I started my involvement with RTO directly after my retirement, and I had recently worked at OTF, the Ontario Teachers Federation, in pensions. So I had a lot of expertise, having gained a lot with the negotiations around the pension plan. And so when I retired, then I applied to be involved with the pension committee from RTO, and that was it. Then I started there, did that committee for 3 years, I think, and then went on to the provincial executive. One of the things I really liked about my involvement with RTO in my presidential year and with the executive was some political action that we undertook as in a partnership with the Ontario Teachers Pension Plan Board. It was a wonderful place to work. I loved it. I loved our staff there at the office, and anytime we were down for any kind of meetings and so on, got along with them so well. So I don't know, it was just a wonderful atmosphere working there. They talked so much about change today, didn't they? And it's so obvious to me, I guess. The new governance model that they're using, of course, is not. It's one I'm familiar with from other volunteer work I've done, serving on different boards and so on with other organizations. But working with a board of directors is quite different from working with a provincial executive, who were the ones who were involved in the decision making and so on. So that's one thing that I think. Another area that I think if they ever lose the contact that they have between the provincial board and the districts, that's going to be a great detriment to the organization, because those are highlights. I'm supposing every president has said that to you, you know, that working with the districts and going out to visit all the districts. I mean, wonderful hospitality and exchange of ideas, and getting to know whether you're in the far north or deep south or where you are, what part of Ontario or British Columbia that you're involved in, that you have common concerns and always working for the members. So I hope they don't lose that. Well, I'm thinking that this is very timely, the fact that they've just elected their first real board of directors, and having worked on several boards of directors with other organizations, I think that it's important that they feel their way along about how the decision making is done, and really try and get as much participation from all 9 board members as they're able to, so that it's not seen as kind of a closed shop. And I would think that they're going to have to work on their relationship with the districts. I really think that. It was a wonderful year. I enjoyed it tremendously, even if it meant I had to fly back and forth from Timmins to Toronto. But I was a little bit used to that from other work that I'd done. The staff was just fantastic to work with. Our executive director of the day was Terry Lynch, and he was just a marvelous person I didn't know him before coming onto the executive, but he really was an excellent worker, organizer, and helper, and so on. And the rest of the provincial office staff, they were great. Loved them.